Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody, to the Will-O-Wisp Woods and to episode 72 of the Journey of Grandiasha. So, last episode, if you weren't here, our wonderful players were caught and stripped of their items by a target of theirs that had found them first, seemingly. Our wonderful group was finding themselves in strange cells. These cells made with magic to keep them in as best as possible, at least. However, that didn't last long, as our wonderful players found different ways of getting out of their cages. But with their newfound freedom, they attempted to figure out how to get out safely without causing themselves further harm, only to find themselves caught by one of the guards. This guard, though originally hostile, was charmed by May. May found herself with a new friend, at least until the spell ends. However, during the charm, this every time this new friend of theirs found himself chokehold, and controlled slightly by the dwarven companion of the group. The group then found themselves putting this strange guard, as they interacted with him and found out more, in one of the cells. After locking him inside and asking him a few questions, they found that they could find their items likely in one of the storage rooms, locked magically. However, he also gave the password to get in. Marmalade. After a rather brutal attempt of getting out of these bars and finding out that magic does in fact hurt, our group now is free with a bit of a heading. But where are they? We'll find out more this episode. So, you all have just finished selling the guard, closing the door, and making your way out of this dungeon area. He had explained every fucking time. It's like I'm tired of hearing my own voice. The group found themselves now outside this door, in a hallway. This hallway leading right and left, rather large, rather dark, but not too dark. There are a few torches that are lit up along the hall to keep the area illuminated for the most part. But the guard did mention that up the staircase On the right, there would be a set of double doors. And he did say that the staircase would be to the left.
Should follow the guard's instructions, right? Or step back before we do any fights?
Mm-hmm.
He seemed honest enough. I feel kind of bad for him. Do you feel bad for him?
Not really.
Doesn't seem like he really likes his job down here. Or up here. I don't know where at all we are, but probably down.
Well, hopefully nobody has to deal with this after this. You know, he won't have to hate his job for much longer.
I hope so.
I think we should take him.
Bring him with us?
Yeah.
I think you're right, but should we fight his master first? Otherwise, he might be a liability. Just
No, I mean, take it. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I mean, take him with us. When we get to the door with our stuff in it, they're going to. Not even with the password. They're not going to expect us.
it's
It
true,
depends
but
on the door.
yeah. Do you really think he's gonna actually like help us though? I know he's scared of his master, but he seems pretty loyal to him. I don't know if he's gonna freak out.
Except once he realizes that he's not going to see his mom ever again, it might help.
Maybe. Should I go talk to him? Should you
You're
go
not
talk
the
to him?
one he's friends with.
Fair.
She is. If
That's
any.
true.
The reality is he's either going to be locked away there for the rest of his time once they find out that we got out and he failed, or they're going to kill him. Either way, they're not going to be happy that he didn't do his job correctly.
True.
I'm not going to be happy.
Either way, we're giving him a chance to go see his mother again. And worst comes to worst, by the time your charm wears off, we should have our weapons back, and we can fight him if we need to. If he's scared of us now without our weapons, wait until he sees us with them. I'm just saying, you guys should choose.
I'm down either way.
You know, I don't know how much to be in for it.
I see what you're saying. At the same time, we also got to think about this. What if this is his opportunity to actually do his job?
True. As well as what if when the charm wears off, he realizes that he's been duped and then attacks us and we're, already at a disadvantage by the time we actually meet his master.
Right. It'd be better to just save our strength, but I mean, it saves us the possibility of having to fight too much on the other guards.
I think we should come back for him, don't get me wrong, but I'm not sure we should do it before we have our weapons with us.
I agree. No, because he wouldn't. It's not right of us to leave him here.
I agree too.
And that's not my concern right now. My concern is getting through that door.
Alright.
He said there's another person behind that door, right?
It's true. Do I think we have enough to fight just in case?
Guess we'll have to see. Since you three decide we're not taking him. So let's go.
It's too much of a risk.
That's fine. So I gave you guys the option. You guys decide not to take it. It's fine.
It's a good idea. But yeah. Who wants to knock?
Don't knock. How about we don't knock and we just...
Alright, who wants to open the door? I can take it if no one else wants to. I have the ability to fight without my weapons to a certain extent, so that's helpful.
Yeah, we just need the stealthiest of us to up front.
That's fair. Oh, I can recast the talking in all of y'all's minds so that we also have May in the bunch, if that's helpful.
What are you talking about? Speaking our minds.
You know, how I talk to you without actually saying any words? I am gonna do that right now while we're all together.
Yeah. Well, the rest of us still have 5 hours.
Well, yeah, but I need to use another one so we can add. So it's gonna be 4 hours for everyone, because I think it supersedes the last one.
Yeah.
But now I have all 3 of you. Alright, I guess I'll go in, y'all hide around the corner, and we'll see how this goes. Alright, I'm gonna try opening up the door. I will. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine, right? I'm gonna go up and try to open the door stealthily.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Wait just a second. Never mind.
Okay. I need stealth checks from anybody trying to be stealthy as they make their way around here. Please.
16.
Okay. 22.
It can no longer possibly be Dwindle's fault now.
It's 8.
16, 22, 8.
18.
18.
Does it help us at all if some of them are keeping a little bit more distance from the door?
And... Okay.
They would go last. And as I never mind.
You sure?
Or you know what? No. Yeah, she's gonna stay behind, and she's gonna let the dude out of his cage after they all.
We all make a plan now. That's it.
Also, as we're walking, I'm just gonna still keep an eye out for things that I could potentially use to, like, open a door. If it's little scraps of metal or, you know, small rocks. Just random things that I could maybe find useful.
So, funny enough, this place is rather clean. There is a stone floor with, or not stone, it's a dark wood floor with a red, like, walk path carpet along the middle of it, and stone walls. Now, this whole place is, like, desolate, almost. It's clean, it's just desolate. It's kind of empty. It's like that this... How do I put this? It's like going to an open house for a new house. There's like lights and everything, but it is barren.
Yeah.
And it's weird.
No, I figured. I just wanted to make sure, like, she is still keeping an eye out as she goes. She's not expecting to find anything under the circumstances, but
It's just something off. But nonetheless, you all continue forward into the darkness that is illuminated by the torches. And as you head up the stairs, you do notice that as the guard had said, there is a door, a set of double doors on the right. And this double doors, it's not large, but it's larger than an average set of double doors. And you notice that the handles are these massive metal rings. And you find yourselves standing before this set of, well, you find yourself standing before this door. It's a rather heavy door. What does Nyla do?
I mean, I don't really expect it to be just open, but I'm still gonna try it. Push or pull.
Okay. Are you trying to do it quietly or just do it?
Quietly.
Sleight of hand.
13.
13.
I rolled a 3.
Well. So, you go to push against the door, and the door is locked. You try to pull it, doesn't move either. However, you do hear a voice on the inside. Who goes there?
I was gonna try your best to imitate the voice of the guard. It's me. Marmalade.
Performance check.
18.
18. Aren't you supposed to be guarding the cells?
I was. Just needed to look at something real fast. Don't worry,
Alright.
they're secure.
Alright, make it quick. And he opens the door. Not paying too much attention, but as he opens the door, he sees somebody other than a hulking mass of armor, and his eyes start to widen. What do you all do with this surprise
Run
round?
Run in. Just run in.
I did go get the dude, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
The three of us like, okay, we got this. 1, 2, 3. Wait, where's 4?
Where's May?
Why can't we stay as a group, even in a dungeon?
I shouldn't be too far behind you though.
Well,
It's not like there's combat.
Well, depending on what you all do, this combat may not be very fast. But
Is this, for quick clarification, is this like the loot room?
this is not exactly a loot room per se. This is what the guard had described as the armory. Basically, anything that they had taken off of you all was put here, is what he said.
Oh, that changes things.
However,
Do I see my stuff?
you do. However, as you all rush the guard, you step in the room quickly, and as you glance around trying to figure out where your stuff is as everything is going on, you notice this room is empty, save for your things.
I don't like that.
Looking
Good
around,
answer.
you notice everything's gone. This whole room's empty, save for the guard, a crate he seemed to be sitting on, and your stuff that is currently hanging on the walls. What would you all like to do, other than running in, of course, with this surprise round against this guard, or towards this guard, or ignoring the guard entirely? What would you all like to do?
Can I grab the guard?
I'm
Like, is this guy armored, etc.?
I'm gonna cast magic and just make a puff of smoke in his face so he's like distracted while everybody else does whatever they want with this guard. Go fast and faster.
Okay. Dwindle. Contested athletics check. And he does look to be a armored guard. He doesn't look as armored as the guard that you all had interacted with a moment ago. This looks more like a... This is more like a studded leather. He's not really meant for combat. He is meant to guard this room. That's his job.
23.
Wow. So you grab him. And do you just grab him, or...
I grab him and I lift him up.
Neat. Normally people shove them to the ground to pin them, but lifting them works too. You lift him up, and of course, as Dwindle is lifting him, he seems much more shocked as he starts to try and thrash in Dwindle's unarmored arms. And you hear him as he thrashes. Oh, let me down. What? Who are you?
You yell? I'm gonna break your neck.
What does Nyla do?
I'd say she's going over towards her stuff, but she's also like keeping an eye, ready to attack if necessary. And at his words, she goes, I promise you want to do this quietly. He means it. And we don't want to hurt you if we don't have to.
Dwindle. Intimidation with advantage.
Cocked. Strength, right?
Strength or intimidation. Or strength or charisma. Considering the situation.
Think it's a +7? Yeah, it's a +7. So 21?
He seems to he's still kind of jostling a bit, but he seems to quiet down quite quickly as he looks from Nyla back to Dwindle, then back to Nyla, and then back to Dwindle as he's looking around now, seemingly looking for some kind of means of getting down, but at the moment it seems that that's not very possible. And this is about when May and the guard show up.
Just look.
I wanted to talk to him.
Oh, you want to talk to him? This should be interesting.
Yeah. So before she even opens the things, she's gonna like beat me on the bars. She's gonna be like, hey, I don't want to leave you behind, but I'm gonna need you to make me a promise.
I swear to every god I believe in that girl stomps around in her room right above mine. Little bitch. Okay. Anyway. So.
Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna need you to make a promise, okay?
What kind of promise?
Well, chances are, if we leave and they find you later, it's not gonna look so good on you, and you know, you might never see your mom again, right? So, I'm sorry I put you in this predicament. I really, really am. So, you wouldn't like me later, so I'm gonna really need you to promise me that if we let you out, then you won't get hurt. If we leave you, well, I'm gonna need you to promise that you'll help us, right? Because we're trying to help you. Help you, help us, help you.
Well, since you've all gotten out, the bosses might kill me anyway.
But we're giving you the chance to escape.
Escape to where?
Well, back home, back wherever you need to go. We're trying to get rid of your boss, you see?
Trying to get rid of him?
He's not a great person.
Well, yeah. But what am I supposed to do after that?
No. I know this rat. His name is Toll. Maybe you can help him.
But
You might have to move a town over, but he seems cool.
move a town over.
Wait, is it a town over or is this the same? Note taker? It is the same town?
But
No, it's the next town over.
Oh, it is.
but we're
Wait, is
not. But we're not in town.
We're not in town. Oh, that's very interesting to know. Well, where are you from? Think first year, right?
Well, I'm not really from around here either. I had to move further up here to get work.
where are we?
Well, where the boss's place is.
What's the nearest city?
He uses magic to travel, so I don't really know.
Do you even know what side of the Do you even know what side of the continent we're on?
Well, it's not cold, so it's either really south of West Grandiasha or we're somewhere in East Grandiasha.
Well, do you want to be safe or not? Because we'll leave you here and you'll die no matter what, but if we take you with us and we just so happen to get out of here, you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
So, friends? Friends till the end? She's gonna stick her hand through the bars.
Make a persuasion check with advantage. As you have the charm and the facts.
Yes?
What'd you get?
I got an 18.
An 18.
I'm sorry. That you heard me the first one was like.
He looks at your hand, and compared to him, you're rather small, in all honesty. So he reaches out and he grabs your hand, and you feel your hand pretty well enveloped in this large mitt.
Mm-hmm.
New friends?
Yes. Yes, friends. Even if later you want to hurt me, we don't do that because we're friends, right?
Well, I guess so.
Alright, because I will turn you into a squirrel if you break the conditions of our friendship.
A squirrel.
Mm-hmm. You have a tail and everything. I'm just kidding. You're nice right now. I wouldn't turn you into a squirrel. Maybe later. But that would break the rules of our friendship, so I won't do that. Right? Because it's a two-way street.
Okay. Two-way street.
Two-way street. And then just gonna let him out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You open the cell, and he steps out. He seems docile.
on, buddy. Let's be quiet now.
Oh, no, you're wanting
Do
him
I
to
hear
stealth.
anything? Yeah.
Well, that's not too bad, I don't think. I don't think it's too bad. Ah.
But a big part of me was like, sweet, we got a new ally. Same time, it's like, I don't want to hurt him. That's the main reason I want to leave him behind.
Key. Well, I mean.
I'm trying to be friends with him.
Well, he's not too bad. All right. Well, he's stealthing along with you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna need a stealth check from you as well.
Okay. Oh, you're myself. 13. I got a 17.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Wait,
Both
not
of-
17. A 19.
Nice. So both of you rolled well. That's good. So,
Nice.
as you make your way out, and he kind of using the arm that he had mentioned is fake, he points down the left hall, and he, of course, that's the direction. If we go that way, there's a staircase that leads up to the next floor.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, let's go. And we'll go up this staircase.
And this is when May and the large mass of metal would make their way to what seems to now be a fairy looking for their things, Nyla looking for their things, and Dwindle holding a guard in the air.
Looking at all the stuff around.
Can
This
I
don't
do a
seem
perception
right.
check for traps?
This doesn't
You can make
seem
an
right at all.
investigation check, yeah.
This is too easy. He's plotting something.
I agree. That is suspicious.
So,
That makes sense.
as hulking as he is as a mass of metal, he's actually quieter than Dwindle usually is, as he seems to quietly move in his armor. And as you get closer, you can see Dwindle through the door, and the guard that was, watching the door, looks over, sees the guard that was guarding your cells with May, and his eyes kind of widen as he goes, "Tor, you're helping them!" And he goes, "Oh no."
May's just gonna put a hand on his on his armor. Like,
And the
"Hey,
thing about
it's
this,
okay."
it was either him helping us or, well,
Snaps neck.
now that's the question. What's going on here? This is too easy. There's only two of us. Two of you
That's fine.
gods guarding a group that is seeking to kill a devil. Stop talking.
Who are you talking to? Tor or the small one?
I'm talking to the guy in the air.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Roll an intimidation check.
Advantage or no?
Yeah.
20.
20. Okay. Look, I don't know much, all right? All I know is we are the two that are on these floors, because you all aren't supposed to get out of the cells. The cells were made to block magic and physical strength. The fact that you all got out is honestly unprecedented. We didn't expect it. We didn't think that you'd take Tor to your side. You're all unarmed.
It's just
And of your-
just
and-
brings him in closer. I bent the bars myself. And that's not lying, that's the truth.
With a little help, but
He doesn't need to know that.
oh, he doesn't, but Dwindle does.
Lying and not lying. It's mostly true.
Mhm.
So, you may not know lots, but you know a lot more than I do. And either way, you need to get this through your head. You're dead. Or you're gonna be. Or the third option. My favorite option. I don't want one might putting your blood on my conscience. And we plan on killing your little boss. So, you can even make it so that we have the best chance of killing him, because we all know if we fail, who he's gonna look towards for this us getting out. So either way, this is happening. You can either cooperate, aid us to the best of your abilities. You don't have to fight. Just give us all the best information, because it's over. At the same time, this is what you get to working for a bloody devil.
All I know is I just work here. I guard the door. I keep things out. That's it.
Insight check. That's actually pretty good for Dwindle. 17.
He seems to be being honest at the moment. Seems like he's kind of nervous of the situation.
Just work here. Slowly just starts moving him. Moves his little chair and sits him down. So you wouldn't happen to know how many people are in front of us and where your boss's room is?
I know
As
that.
he grabs his hammer.
I know that up ahead, if you continue trying to escape, there are more, and much less are human.
Looks like I don't know about you guys, but that does make my conscience feel quite a lot better.
I agree. I don't like killing humans.
Yeah. So I guess that this then sparks the millennial, Are you on humanity's side or are you on the devil's side?
I'm on whoever pays me. I just...
Okay.
I
How
just
much?
It's very kind of you to make it seem like I have an option.
How about 10 gold? 10 gold. That's enough for you to have, well, buy a ship pass anywhere. That's enough for you to travel pretty much anywhere.
I could do it 10 gold.
Is my bag of holding here?
Make an
I
investigation
had
check.
22 in it. I got 22
Oh.
investigation.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
17. Again, I want my stuff.
So, as Dwindle is talking to this new guard, Odile is looking around, and you don't notice any traps, but you do notice on almost all of the items, not all of them, but almost all of them, in inconspicuous spots, there are small symbols. These strange symbols, kind of out of place almost. Just enough to look natural on the item, but not natural enough not to stick out to Odile's careful eye. Some sort of magic sigil.
Things on our items.
It's on a few of them. Not all of them, but at least one item per person, basically.
Turns to the guard and Dwindle. What's up with the sigils?
He seems to clam up.
Nyla, don't touch your stuff.
Okay.
Looks over. I thought you said you didn't know anything.
I'm just doing my job.
Hey, May. No,
Yes?
May. Just Give, could I see that, little fiend I gave you earlier?
No, it is May. Kiv is playing May.
Uh-huh.
May I have that thing back real quick?
Wait, did you give me something?
I gave you his mace. Or his base, what's it called?
Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, and okay, so yes, she would have given that to you. There you go.
Thank you. With the chain, just looks up the guy. Any ideas what they are?
Make an intimidation check.
That is a 16.
16. I know that they're magic.
So let's say if I were to grab it, I would possibly, what is it, go boom?
No, nothing
Track
like that.
me?
He then seems to quiet himself.
I really didn't want to have to do this. So, I don't know if you know this, but we have a mind reader amongst us. He fully believes this too, so I'm pretty sure she could sneak her way into your, force her way into your mind and discovering much we need to know. Same time, that's energy that we could be using to fight your boss.
Can I back him up with a, yeah, that's true. Careful what you say, and think.
He seems to look between Nyla and Dwindle, and then back to Nyla before back to Dwindle, and just... I don't know what you want from me.
I want information. I want to know what you are withholding. You said you went quiet. Do you have an idea what these are?
Maybe I do. Maybe I tell you what they are. Maybe... Maybe I help you. Maybe I don't. It seems like either way, I'm the one that suffers here.
Well, at least you're gonna get paid, right?
Can Nyla, as this is happening, ritual cast identify on these runes?
It'll take you about 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah. But I'm gonna get started.
Which items have the runes on them?
So, Dwindle's chest plate has it. Nyla's quiver.
Mhm.
May's spear has it at the base of the handle, like the bottom of the handle.
Be right back.
And Odile has it on her wing holster.
What other items are here?
None. Just your items.
That's it. No, I mean, like, what other items of ours are there?
Mostly just your armor and weaponry.
Okay.
Anything
After
magical
seeing-
doesn't seem to be in here.
After seeing the fact that they're... Okay, so my belt's not in here, is it? It would have been glowing by now, so...
Money's gonna look at the bar.
Right. Or would that be somewhere else? My belt.
If I remember correctly, if your belt's not on, it just is a belt.
No, my belt can glow even without it being on me, depending on my emotions.
Okay. Well, then it's not in here.
It's not an attunement item.
Okay. Well, it's not in here then.
Okay. So then after seeing... So then my bow and my sickle are here, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there
Every-
anything
Okay.
else?
And
Fine.
they don't have the symbols on those ones.
No.
Okay. So after making sure of that, I'm going to take my bow and my sickle and I'm going to start attuning to them.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go and start checking everybody else's items so that I can tell them what they can grab.
Okay.
I'm back. What did I miss?
Quite a bit.
Did he spill the beans?
No.
Did we learn what the runes are?
Guard in. Listen, we truly do not wish to harm you. There is a bone we have to pick with your boss, and it has nothing to do with you. And I get not wanting to tell us anything, but I can also understand, like, hey, you probably don't have a way out of here. If we succeed or we don't, if we leave you here right now, like, it's chances are low that you'd survive. But we get out of here, you get to go do whatever you want with your 10 gold. Right? You get rid of your boss, and gosh, I know that I don't think many people would work for someone like that if they had a choice or not. But you want to do this the easy way or the hard way?
I want to do this in a way that gets me out of here.
Well, look, we're trying to get him out of here too. He's a cool dude, and it wouldn't feel right to leave him here either. So, I mean, if you guys help us get out of here, you guys are free to do whatever you want. Our fight's not with you. Right, Dwindle?
Aye. This is gonna be a lot harder when I don't have my gear. I don't know what he do with it.
The sigils are trackers.
Trackers.
They would allow
You
him
think-
to see where you are within this place.
Do you think he expected us to get out of here?
I think that he planned for anything that could have happened.
Do you know what he is?
Someone far more powerful than myself.
I see. Well, do you want to work with us and get out of here? Or... I'm afraid my friend is gonna have to put you to sleep. Maybe?
I wouldn't
Not
put him to sleep. I would put him
I
in a
don't
jail cell, which is much
Yeah.
worse fate, because I don't think we're coming back this way. So, yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to leave you here.
I know where you need to go to get the rest of your things.
Rest. What do I not have?
A lot, Dwindle.
Oh gosh. How much is a lot?
Basically,
Is
all
it
that's
all-
here, Dwindle, is your hammer and your armor. That's it, buddy.
I got hammer. That's all I need.
Your hammer
Hey,
wouldn't
I would-
actually be in there.
Oh, that's right, 'cause it's magical.
Do I have blunt?
Wait, so anything magical is gone? Oh,
Which means he's
would
having
my
a hate
not
day with my
know?
items.
Okay.
If he knows where the rest of our items are, that's depending on anything.
Why don't we let him down? I mean, there's enough
I
of
already
us
did.
here.
I already sat him down.
Oh, okay.
He's sitting on the bike, kind of gently. Yep.
Okay.
Hmm.
I think I send grab our things. Are we taking the things with the rune on them?
I don't know.
So, Todd speaks up, obviously. Is Nyla still casting?
Yeah, just in case. Since she's still, or she's already part of the way in, and it's, if she has the time, she'll
Okay.
finish up just in case.
Yeah, just in case if you find anything, or if you can figure out how we can get rid of the sigils.
Yeah, exactly. Or for some reason he's lying, even though
Like,
not-
I would like to
Improve.
speak, but at the same time, it's metagaming and Dwindle doesn't know this information. uh,
Based off the items I can see that have the sigils, really, it's you two, you pointing at May and Nyla. That would be without. That would be in trouble. Because you both would have your armor still. Let's be honest, Dwindle is perfectly fine without his armor as long as he's got something to swing around with.
My hammer. So I have my my hand axes and my daggers too.
I don't want to leave this armor behind, but it's got
I
a lot of
might say
sentimental
Yes.
value.
That is fine.
But
we can come back.
mm-hmm.
But your spear that you usually use to fight was, you can't take it right now. The problem is if we take any of these items, they're gonna know our every move. I mean, let's be honest, they probably already know what our moves are, is to get our items back before going to fight. Let's be honest. But they would know our moves even faster,
It'd be smarter to leave them here.
at least
Hey.
for now.
Our last final item to go retrieve if we have to. Do
Is
I
it all
what do I have from my inventory here? Do I have my original? No, it's inside the bag of holding.
Anything non-magical. Armor, regular backpacks, stuff like that.
They didn't take it out of my bag of holding, did they? So anything within the bag of holding is.
As far as you know, it seems fine.
Oh, so I have my tinker tool? It's not magical.
It's not.
Is Rovan here?
Hotfix.
No. He's
Oh.
definitely magical.
Oh wait.
I should have now learned that I have my tinker tools.
Oh no. Can't Rovon sense where you are?
No.
If
We
Rohan
talked about this
is
before.
still alive.
Yeah. No, he can't. He can't sense where I am or anything, unfortunately. So, but our next moves will be to figure out how to, figure out how to kill, where to kill, and so where's the rest of our items? He said you know where they are. Where are they? Dodge just glaring at the guard that Dwindle's holding.
I'm not holding him anymore.
I thought you put him down, but you're still like holding him.
No, I'm just, I'm just gently right next to him in case he tries to do anything stupid.
Can Nyla pickpocket
Okay.
him for keys? Or anything else I might be able to open doors with?
Haven't we learned about taking things from others, Nyla?
That's only from.
You're okay with it.
Whatever you
Oh,
do,
should I
just
finish
say it.
casting Identify first? When we're pretty confident we know what this is.
Yeah,
How
still
long are
finish
you
casting.
into it, though? That's a big question.
That is a good
Yeah, how many
question.
minutes are we in?
Assume like halfway maybe?
Because I do not want to stay in one place for a long time at all.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only a 10-minute cast, but still.
Mhm.
Same time, tick tock. We have to attune for each magical item for an hour
Mm-hmm.
for each item.
I know. That's why I'm already...
So-
Or
so
I
is
was
the-
already starting to attune. As soon as I saw there was no sigil, I started attuning.
Attuning to what though?
I'm gonna start with my bow and then go to the sickle after, because I know it's only one thing at a time. It's more long range than I am short range.
Now I need to figure out what I put inside the bag of holding. No, I have everything. I'm just gotta figure out what's outside of it. So does that mean my normal backpack's up?
Yep.
Okay, so I would have my shield and I have my javelins and hand axes, and I have blunt.
Oh, you're fine. See, you're fine. And now it has a dagger.
Dagger.
But yeah, how long has
Blunt.
Nyla been casting for? How long has been Nyla casting for?
At this point, probably about 5-10 minutes.
Well, if it's been 10
I'm
minutes, then
gonna
half would be up.
say my smith tools are back at the carriage. That's a safe thing to assume.
Mm-hmm.
As convenient as they would be right now.
Yeah, as convenient as it would be.
I'm just concerned as to where we are and compared to this. What is
That's
it?
the bag of
Slide.
holding.
Slide.
So, question:
Answer.
Would
Let's see
my
if we know.
potion? Would my potions be here or not?
Nope.
Specifically, my potions of healing.
That would be magic.
Yep. I remember keeping all the big ones inside the bag of holding, so hopefully he doesn't look into it. But
But Odd does ask the guard, where is the rest of our items?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, he's got my egg.
Yeah, I thought about that.
I wonder how long that thing's gonna take to hatch.
Long enough.
No, I wouldn't keep my bag in the bag holding. That thing's back at the carriage. Oh.
Oh yeah?
Hopefully. Dang it. Eh. It's in the pile of hay. Kept safe.
Okay.
Okay, that's everything moved over properly. Wait, not have a boom.
What if Nyla's is marked?
The quiver. Can I take my bow and my arrows and be safe? Do you think? If I leave the quiver?
Yeah.
Yeah, just have someone else carry your stuff if needed. If you can't carry them.
Okay. Dwindle's stocked up.
Yeah, I didn't stick them into my backpack. Necessarily, I'll move some things around.
Does May have a weapon?
Yeah, I got my hand axes and my daggers.
Okay.
At what point is the identify spell done?
It would be done by now.
Okay.
What does it do?
Yeah, do I get anything new out of it?
It is divination magic.
Mm.
And it is some kind of tracking magic.
Okay.
So, I have a question for the DM.
I've got an answer. Let's see if they match.
Which would Nyla know if the caster would know if the magic had disappeared?
That is a good question.
I've been thinking about it this entire time. Like, what if we remove it? And then I start thinking, what if he knows?
More than likely, probably not. However, you're not entirely certain.
Fair. Also, at this point, can I pickpocket the guard's keys?
If you'd like to search him, I can give you an investigation check.
Sure. $15.
15.
Mm-hmm.
Sleight of hand. I'm just like looking around at everybody. It's just more. Give me your pockets.
Well, there's really no need to be stealthy about it here, considering his options are allow it or
Dwindle.
I love having Dwindle as an option.
yeah.
Comply or get dwindled.
That's a interesting way of putting it. Yeah. Definitely an interesting way of putting it.
Does this count as either dwindled or swindled?
Just about, in all honesty. I don't know what that noise was.
I knocked my knee against my desk.
That didn't sound comfortable.
It actually didn't hurt. Apparently I've killed all the nerves in my knees.
Oh.
Well, that's interesting.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure.
That
My nostril.
Like, I almost didn't even feel it.
Not entirely sure that's a good thing.
No idea.
She's becoming superhuman.
Probably.
Well. You, of course, search him down, and you find the keys that he has on a key ring. Not very many, only about 3 or 4 of different shaped keys.
Mm-hmm.
You do find a coin purse. It only has about 3 silvers in it.
I ain't stealing his coins. If he has, like, a map or anything like that, I'll steal that, but he can keep his coins.
He does not have a map.
Does he have anything else in his pockets?
Round out your pockets, give me.
He'd have 2 daggers on him, though.
Hmm.
Dagger.
I'm pretty solid on daggers, so I think I'm good. I have like an infinite amount of daggers plus like 3 real daggers, so I think I'm probably good.
Oh, would Nyla have her special weapon that Dwindle made for her?
The silvered one?
Mhm.
I'd assume so. It's not magic, is it?
Silver can be deadly to magic.
Does that mean I don't have my axe either?
No, well, silver itself doesn't have any properties.
Yeah.
You'd be fine. You'd be fine.
So all I have to miss basically is my wings and my potion and my quiver.
I have a long list.
We're good. We're good.
A long list of items I wish that anything would not have in its possession.
I'm a little bit sad I don't get to fly for now. Fine.
Have you ever flown with it, except the time we bought it?
Yeah, I flew a couple times. I saved you from the pit once. The one with the giant fish.
You didn't save me, you saved the fish.
Oh, whoops. I saved something.
Well, I was going to kill it. Bit
Fair.
by bit.
100%. That is definitely what was going to happen.
Well, it couldn't damage me.
Keep
It
telling
wasn't
yourself that.
taking any damage, and I had potions of pretty much near infinite healing at the time. Yeah.
Okay.
About 200 damage, not 200, but damage, like 60 damage per turn. Yeah. Yeah, I would have done it.
I love the confidence. But, nonetheless. After you've gotten all of your items, you've figured out what the sigils do, and you've scrounged this guy's pockets for just about anything he has. What next?
Going on another adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Did he say where the other
Nope.
items were?
Which way is
Did
the way
he?
out?
There's not necessarily a way out. But there is a way. He has this place watched. There's not really a way out, per se, without alerting him. I could show you to the entrance, but that would arise suspicion.
Is our stuff not here?
Your stuff is here. I know where it is.
Well,
Like,
what
like,
chance
Bring
do
us
we have
there.
that you won't backstab us and just try and rat us out to safe behind?
I suppose nothing. Other than the fact that I don't really want to die. One way or the other.
Alright, enough for me. What do you guys think?
been saying it's he can show us the way.
Yeah. Here's some incentive. If we get all our items back, we all get out alive, we kill your boss, I'll give you each, he points to Tim and our little person friend here, 100 gold pieces each. Yes. I just offered him 2 years of salary.
Tor nods. That would be a lot for Mama. The smaller guard kind of looks at Tor, and you can visibly see like an eye twitch before he looks back to Dwindle and nods. I could use 10 gold.
$100.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait to get paid, because looks in the bag. It's with my other stuff. So as we are going out, he's gonna look at to the other guy. How long have we been asleep?
be a day.
That's plenty of time for them to assess what stuff we have.
The boss said, and was mumbling about how something happened, something came up. Something moved his plan forward. He had said that he had been waiting for you all to stay together long enough for him to do something, and for some reason you all had split and were upset with each other enough to avoid each other. But then he said that something had changed. Something had deviated.
Got dinner.
He seemed confused, because he was planning something, and then he said that the plan went out the window, and his setup had been reversed, basically. But we never set anything up.
Looks to the other guys. I don't like that one bit.
Am I understanding right that he has some knowledge of what happened before the time changed?
Probably.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That is deeply concerning.
Family is a demon, a themed.
True, I guess.
Aren't they candy like half immune to it or something like that? Or we're made to believe that.
That they're what?
Beyond mortals.
Yeah. I'm fairly sure that's true, at least.
Not only that, but he's up to something.
Yep. And now he's got Eddie.
Eddie.
Wait, did you say that out loud? Did Dwindle actually say that out loud? James.
Yeah, Dwindle's just kind of just mumbling.
Odd will just be like, let's hope they don't know yet.
Well,
Hence why he didn't say the actual item's name or anything. He just said Eddie. And Eddie decides on who he shows him.
we also don't know what the gauntlet does.
I wonder why. One day we'll figure it out.
One day.
Yes, if I ever let you.
Anywho, through the door.
Yes, let's go get our stuff already, please.
I'm out of caffeine.
Yep, grabbing all of our stuff and
We're leaving the stuff with the sigils.
leaving the stuff with vigils.
The guard starts leading you down the hall.
Okay.
Following him through this home, this hall, this strange building, you find yourself passing a few doorways, passing a number of empty rooms. And overall, it's desolate still. This strange place is almost entirely empty. I would like perception checks. There's that.
At 1. +8.
Nice.
Yeah,
23.
super cool.
23.
I'm rolling too good. Combat's getting horrible for me. No.
Probably.
Wait, not 7, sorry. 11. I want to say 7, so much shit.
Eight.
So, Dwindle. And anyone that got above 17. Anyone other than Dwindle?
No.
No.
Nope.
Dwindle, you're walking on wooden floors. As you're walking down the hall, you hear in the distance, around one of the corners, heavy hoof falls. Multiple.
Is there any? Gonna quietly speed up, grab the other guys, and look for an open room.
It's very easy to find an open room, as there is a set of double doors off to the side that as you open it, there is an empty library here.
Is gonna hurry everyone in.
Okay.
Does really well in libraries.
This library is very empty. And as you all step inside, does anybody peek out? Anything like that? Or are you all just confused that Dwindle just forced you into a empty library?
May would peek out.
Yeah, I
This
too.
just Dwindle's just going like, shh, say something.
I would like stealth checks from everybody.
11.
3.
Okay, let's see
I
here.
really hope my poor rolls are gonna make my combat really good.
8.
8.
Stealth was not his thing. He's been doing good this entire time.
15.
15. Anyone else?
11.
11.
23.
You got a 23? That's 23. Divided by 6. Okay. I would like perception checks from those of you that are peeking out.
Now when I get a 22 on.
18.
And is that all who's peeking out?
I got
Look
8.
it out.
Okay. For those peeking out, you notice down the hall where the heavy hoof falls can be heard from as you listen closely now, as you all try to be quiet. You see 2 creatures. They step around the corner, looking down each hall, with the lower half of a large horse and a long tail. This strange creature, large in size, not only has the lower body of a horse, but as you look closer, you also notice that its upper half is humanoid. Not human, but it has the torso and chest of a humanoid, with 2 long arms, with claws at the end of each finger, and at the top of its torso, a head connected by a very thick, muscled neck, with a jawline that seems to come out almost to like 2 spikes along its chin, with a mouthful of sharp teeth and 2 antlers that sprout from its head, each carrying a lance. They seem to look down either hall before walking off down the hall opposite of you all.
I'm gonna push Nyla back inside and shut the door.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what were they?
So
My
what do we do
head.
next?
He only have one option. Looks to the guy. How much further?
Not much. However, don't get caught by those.
What are they?
Much like the boss that you all are attempting to deal with. That is a fiend.
They've seen one of those before. I don't think. Are there many of them?
There are enough of them. He keeps them close.
I don't think normal weapons are gonna cut it if we ever get in a scuffle with them. We're gonna need all the help we can get.
I'm thinking so.
Well, let's continue onward.
How much
think they're
farther
on-
do we have to go?
The guard then slowly peeks his head out, looking both ways, before he then steps out. And he continues down the hall. And he actually turns down the hall that those two creatures had come from. After looking around the corner, of course. He then looks to you all. It's not much further, but I don't know what else is making patrols around here. So do be careful. As he then steps around the corner to begin down the hallway. As you step further down the hallway, not too far ahead of you, you notice a familiar face. Transparent as it is. Down the hall, you see a very tired looking Eddie seemingly waving you as you get closer down the hall. This transparent figure waving at you all as you get closer looks a little ragged, a little tired.
I guess we'd approach, right?
Cautiously.
Mhm.
Vicious.
Is he towards where we're being led to, anyways?
Yes.
Okay.
Just looking at him, just quiet. He just dwindles. This. How many are in there? Just looking at Eddie.
Oh, he's talking to Eddie?
Mhm.
As you get closer, and as you step up to Eddie, he smiles, half smiles. It's good to see you all again.
Great to see you too. How many are in there?
There's no one in the room holding your things, if that's what you're asking.
Great. Looks to the door.
Eddie, are you okay?
I'm fine. We're going down this hall. There's a locked door up ahead. It's got an inscription on it. Some kind of arcane, I assume. All of your stuff is in there.
Is that where is that where you are as well?
Anything of magic that you all had seems to be in there. Everything from your bag of holding to weaponry and stuff like that. The claw is in there as well in a display case.
Okay.
Do they know about you?
Let's go get your stuff. As he then begins to float down the hall. The man leading you all moments before is very confused as to why you're talking to air, but
Nod just quickly just goes up and just continues to stay at pace with Eddie. Doesn't care if it's in front of the guy or not.
As you all follow Eddie down the hallway, you do reach a heavily locked door with an arcane inscription on the door itself. However, there is a keyhole on the handle. This door also, like the other, a metal ring for the handle. And as you step up to it, you notice the man steps forward and starts pointing at the key, or the keyhole. One of the keys that I had fit that lock. It's... As he points to the key ring to Nyla, which key it is.
Insight check.
Feel free.
Just in case.
Of course.
Another nat one.
I am gonna roll
I've
inside.
been
He
rolling
seems
garbage.
extremely truthful.
19.
19. He seems extremely truthful.
Okay.
Alright,
So,
fair enough. I'm gonna use it.
we're in a place of Rakshasas. Trust no one. Trust no one.
Exactly.
I don't be able to listen in, but I gotta go for now, but I'm so sorry. Just give me background. I'm so sorry.
Just a moment, as this will take all of 2 minutes.
Okay.
Because we're going to wrap up for Nyla as well. As you all unlock the door and you step inside, all of your items, magic-wise, are inside. And in the center of the room is a small pedestal display case with the golden claw resting on a lavender pillow. As you step inside, as you look around, there's no guard in here. All of your things seem to be hung up like decoration. Everything is untouched. There is no extra sigils, no extra markings or anything like that. It didn't seem like whoever had put these here had planned on you all actually getting to them again. However, as you begin collecting your things, and as you begin gathering your personal items, as you open the display case for the golden claw to get inside and grab it, Eddie smiles. I believe in all of you.
Check for traps.
Is gonna close the door, and we're gonna spend probably an hour of just. How many items can we tune to at
As
once,
you
or is
all
it just one?
grab your items, and as you all gather your things, you open the display case and grab the claw. And as you all get your things, Eddie smiles at you all, and in a very tired tone, I believe in you. Don't mess up. Just trust each other. That's all you have to do. As he then fades. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Thank you all for joining us for episode 72 of The Journey of Grandiasha. I do hope that you all enjoyed, and I do hope that you all will join us next time we play. Tonight's story, of course, was one of an attempted escape as everyone grows closer to the target that they've been hunting for the last few days, attempting to find any means of information that they can. But we'll keep the campfire roaring for you, so that you have somewhere to sit the next time you get lost with the Will-O-Wisps and the ghosts. We hope to see you all next time, here in the Will-O-Wisp Woods. Good night, everyone.